Good evening, good evening, good evening. Is this on? How is it going? Going. How's it going, everybody? Good evening. If it's morning where you're at, then good morning or afternoon, wherever you might be, whatever time zone you might be in, floating around in this relativity of ours. How's it going? I appreciate y'all stopping by. My name's Brian, as you can see right there, and I am a poet, and this channel is about poetry. So we are doing poetry tonight. And it's not only just me, but I got other people going to be here. I guess they're here. They might be, I don't know. We're going to see here. Oh, yeah, one person's here. So we got a few people coming on to read some of their stuff. We'll do a round robin. I'll probably put the link in the chat if y'all want to come on. So in the meantime, I guess we're supposed to say like and subscribe and all that stuff, but I'm here for poetry because that's what I am and that's what we do here on this channel. So how y'all doing this evening? I'm just going to go ahead and bring on my friend here, friend of the channel, and poet and gentleman and scholar and all that jazzy jazz. It's Pizza himself. How are you doing, my friend?
No pressure.
Oh, no pressure.
But I am annoyed.
Yes, annoyed. Let's see who we got in here now. We got Kaya Atsu. I am interested to hear this poetry coming from a literature student. Well, I'm not a literature student per se, but I was at one point. Of course, I was a student of a lot of things at one point. But and then Haggis, if you're still here, how's it going, my friend? And then Nicole, I will pop the link in the chat here probably pretty soon. But so how's it been going, dude?
Not too bad. I'm not a literacy student either. I think I've told you or I've told others, like, yeah, I was never into poetry at all in high school and even afterwards. Didn't like literature, didn't like English, and as a subject. So all of this was just like just get off my mind, a little bit of therapy, and so yeah, that's how it came about. But yeah, I've thought about going back to school and taking some classes to do it right.
Well, I don't know. You can learn stuff. How's it going, Lori? Thank you for joining. And then we've got Facebook Mom. How's it going? Facebook Mom Marie. And then take your time, T.
Yep.
Barbie. How's it going? And stuff. So, well, since most of the time I plan stuff and then do it by ear, you want to read a few?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not nervous at all.
Me either. These things always rip me out. So I'm going to give the stage to you. So here we go. Read a couple and then I'll come back. I got a message.
Okay. Brian, don't they know that you're online? Okay. So hope everybody's doing okay this evening. It's it's after 7 o'clock in California. It's still about 90 degrees here. Yeah. And I did do yard work after working today. So this is something that I wrote a few years ago, and it's just called Reflecting. That's all. Just something that was going through my mind. It was late at night. I was drinking some of this, not this particular wine, but so reflecting. Okay. Though we should be together, we know life doesn't work. Voices continue to haunt me, like me trying to give you hope. It's only me, I know, deranged for this eternity, a woeful romantic, not capable of expressing. It's impossible to know exactly who your life is, and walking away from it, knowing I'm not innocent. My demons rot my soul. I'm paying the ultimate price, knowing that I've destroyed another innocent life. and it can never be. Thoughts remaining so private, reflecting on other irrationalities, uncomfortable saving of a life. My wick is no longer lit. The clown has shut it down. Awkwardly lost for this life. Better than to be around. And that was reflecting. Again, I wrote that several years ago.
All right. Well, we have someone else joining us now, fresh off of their interview about near-death experiences. It is
Hello.
Indigo. How is
Hello,
it
everybody.
Hey, Indigo.
going? And Nicole, I sent you the link on Facebook Messenger, so check your messenger if you're still here. So how's it going, House? I watched a lot of that interview. It was pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah.
Had a good day.
Yeah,
today.
never had a near death experience, but I have experienced sleep paralysis a couple times,
Ooh.
and it's never fun. It's like I see this shadowy entity, and I know they're evil. So I tell them, I know exactly who you are. Go away. So
I've had a couple sleep paralysis dreams, and I've had a couple of lucid night terrors, which it is not fun.
I had one close. I kind of think it's a near death experience, and driving a work van down a hill, a very steep hill. We got to the very bottom to where it was flat land, and I drove about 2 miles, and the brakes failed.
Oh my gosh,
Ouch.
that's terrifying.
Oh yeah.
That happened. Something I wouldn't call it a near death experience, but I saw my life flash before my eyes once a couple years ago. It was raining out, and the car I was driving, the back tires were basically paper thin. So I was coming down this hill, coming out of Conway, and one of them popped, and I started doing a twirling around, and I started heading backwards towards the south because I'm heading east, and I start twirling around, and I head south. I'm going backwards down this hill, and I see my life flash before my eyes, and I see the car start tumbling, over, and I'm going like, oh no, I'm screwed. Luckily, I was able to. It was able to stop. So, yeah.
Attaboy.
Anywho, so you got anything to read for us, House?
I do. Yeah, give me a second here.
All right. Well, I'm going to put myself off of here.
Okay. So I've been sort of just kind of working on some stuff, but this one I wrote a while ago, last year. Dancing with Death. My feet follow footsteps pulled forward by an unseen partner. Beneath the starlight, scars stand out, half cycles from using flame to distract from feeling outcasted from the in crowd. Burning hatred for aspects I couldn't change. Wanting 2020 vision so I was no longer four eyes. Wishing I could have the latest Vans or Columbia coat, wanting to mask imperfection with Maybelline and Expressions lip gloss. My pain fueling my passion to learn, escaping into a rich inner world created from the novels I consumed like meals, finding myself in fictional faces, piece by piece, constructing a barrier against the cruelty of youth. A sudden change of tempo leading to an ambulance out of body experience, shocking my perspective, warm white light and clear thoughts of I'm too young to die. A swift dip down into the waters of violence, verbal attacks cutting me down to a small size, to comply with demands and avoid conflict until I hid away my light so the wind wouldn't blow it out. Stifling my soul led me down the path to swallow a bottle of pills to end it all, nearing Nearing the kiss changed my perception of what's important. Whispers still follow me in my mind, even when the lights go down and the tango ends. And then I wrote this one relatively recently. It's called Hello. I found you at the back of my mind, a whisper of new possibility, electric energy drawing current from simple moments, rays of sunlight sparking on untouched snow, crisp air wafting baking bread from chimney stacks, early patrons rushing out, coffee in hand. Makes me wonder what rush hour would look like, rewound, slowed to allow a deep breath, collective sigh of relief. Retreat to a happy song like birds greeting the day, optimism carrying you forward, curiosity vanquishing fear, yearning filling the cup, knowledge soaked up early, heartbeat longing for belonging, hidden in shadow to protect the guttering flame, and all I had to do was look in the mirror.
All right, here. Let's see here. Now, let me take that chat overlay down for a minute. Bring the pizza back, and guess who else we got here now?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
Fix my
good.
camera. How
Good
are
morning
you?
from the future. We got someone from
Good
the future
morning,
here.
future. I'm gonna sort this camera out. It's really high up. What is going on?
No, if you're
Don't
just
know.
you're too low. That's you.
Oh
How's
gosh!
it going,
Happy
my
Mother's Day to anyone out there that it's Mother's Day for. By the way, I just wanted to get that in there.
Yeah, it's not quite. We got a couple
You
hours before
too.
that starts here. But
Mother's Day here, and I got. Can I just share my card that I got from my boy? It's very
You better.
sweet.
You better.
It's a little
Yeah,
3D
there.
tulip, and then it's lovely handwriting inside. Oh, you
No, I can't see.
can't see.
Oh, there it
Dear
is.
Mum, thank you for everything you do. I love you, from Jake.
Wow.
Oh, that's so cute.
okay, so
Yeah.
who else we got here coming up? Okay, now remember, if you like what you hear, do this in the chat. You know, like Pizza did here. That's there, and then we got who else showed up? Barbie Indigo there, yo. Katsuyatsu says yo, and then Facebook Mom Marie says T. So, you got something to read for us, T?
I do. I have some poetry
All right.
from my dad, who I lost 6 months ago, and I haven't read some of this, so my sister sent it to me. So I may
All right.
cry. I'll try not to.
That's okay. We're all friends here, so here, let me
yeah,
give you the stage.
I could have picked one. So
You can do it.
God, that's a bit confronting. Which one shall I do? Right, so he loved birds, so I'm going to read this one called Heron, which
All right.
is his favorite bird.
All right, here we go.
Heron, okay. Heron flying over Broadland. What do you see? Clear water, the haven trees of my haunts, and my brother, the trespassing gull. Heron slow winging on your way o'er Broadland. What do you hear? The voices of 1,000 birds and a distant cathedral bell. Heron, patient fisherman, ages grey. What do you feel? I am the water. I am the air. I am free from the feeling of time, guided by nature in every deed. A simple heart is all I have and all I need. And he wrote that in 1973. Wow. Oh, I miss my dad.
That's cool. That's cool. I don't. That's
Why
nice.
Where did this come from? This thing.
That is it's during it's for open mics and readings, right? Because it's to it shows respect for the poet who's up there, whoever's performing.
Okay.
It acknowledges that you like what they're doing without the interruption of a clap, you know. So they know what they're, you know.
Yeah.
You preserve the claps.
Well, thank you for the.
Yes. So, and remember, people, If you like what you hear, do this. So this is what we call a round robin, right? So we'll go from one to the other to the other to the other. So it is my turn, but I'm going to keep y'all guys on the screen.
I just wanted to say really quick, T, anytime you read your dad's poetry, I just feel like he had such a way to paint pictures.
Thanks.
It's really beautiful work. So thank you for sharing that with us, because I know it, obviously it's a part of him.
And when I read it, I can hear it in his voice.
Have you thought about publishing?
Yeah, I'm currently. It's very difficult because all of his material is with my his wife. I don't call her my stepmom. So I'm currently, we're trying to do like an undercover operation of retrieving it. But she's in Scotland, So but that was my goal, and I always said to him when he was alive, I said, Dad, I really want to publish your work. It needs some recognition. So that is eventually. It's going to happen. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Hey, that works too. Whatever you want to put in to acknowledge that you like what you hear. But yeah, as far as all that goes, T, just take your time. And if you need, when you get all of it together and you need help editing it, just get a hold of one of us. We'll help you.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's definitely worth treasuring.
Yeah. All right. So it's my turn. All right. So I am going to read something that I have not read yet to anybody. Maybe a couple. Okay. One of my favorite songs is The Look by Roxette.
Yes.
Okay. You know how just the nonsense.
Hey, calm down.
Nonsense that most of the it is that just makes sense. It's nonsense. So I was trying to do that. So I was like hitting on the 420 and everything, and I kind of came up with something that kind of I don't know. It might work. I don't know. You guys tell me. It's called polyhedral diadems. Okay.
Okay.
Polyhedral diadems flash smiles so radiant, they burn the sun with their cold embrace. Hexagonal slipstreams moan and chant, and the founders flip-flop on their face. Metro Moocow flesh tight, stretching reality to the limits of their underreactive imagination. Aboriginal Epiphanies Toxahomie to didgeridoo, with near a double tree for explanation. Sugar baby strap-ons reigns over high and mighty, ever high and mighty, crying foul when it all comes down and tumbles. Chicken-headed flash pen mobs out old Aphrodite while moving towards the abyss while God grumbles. Nana Boo Boo Dotsy Doos the whiz bang through as she gathers all whimsy for the attack. Coochie Coo critics, Coochie Coo cutie pie laps up like morning dew. All the Rice Krispie clowns going out back. Hang 10 friends till kingdom comes round again. Then she embraces your head with her teeth. Lurky Lou goes hopscotch skipping in the rain, oblivious to objectives arriving from here beneath. So Clodhopper clumps my fist me frug, while she grips the gripe fantastic of a shortly long while, and Raven ear snaps wings flashing all ebony transitions transcendental, gives a wave and a smile.
I wish I could snap my fingers.
So that was just a lot of nonsense. I hope it made sense.
I think that's part of the beauty of it, though, isn't it? It doesn't need to.
Yeah. Well, I was like going on. I was going to the for the sound. That's one of the things when I write. I think of the sounds, how it sounds.
Yeah, and my dad used to do that as well because he was a classical composer. So he would hear music in everything, in people's footsteps when he was cooking in the kitchen. He would just, if he was making a clackery noise, he had to finish it off. Like into piece of music. Like, yeah.
Mhm. But yeah, you can tell that. So, all right, now who's next? Oh, let's just go ahead and go back to pizza. So, here we
Oh
go.
yeah, let's have pizza time.
And there we
It's
go.
always
Ricky.
it's always pizza time.
Everybody
Mhm.
loves pizza.
Deep dish
All
Pope.
right. Sorry for cutting you off there, House.
Aw. Okay, this one I wrote just earlier this year, and just to kind of break up what I've typically write about. And this is called A Good Morning. Oh yeah, A Good Morning. And it's a very short one. Hold on, sorry. Okay. The sun breaks through as the clouds separate. Feeling the heat surround me, the warmth can now create. As the sun rises again, the orange glow radiates. Feeling the pressure of the abundant heat, winter sleeps again. So many changes as a leaf begins to grow. The lawns are not dormant while the rains replace the snow. Seasons can change the world just as when night becomes day. The cold shivers away to warmth. Now the children can go and play. Bike around this little town. Adventures are not online. Grow as a leaf absorbs the sun. Live while you take your time. And that is a good morning.
Live while you take your time. I like that line, dude. And sorry for cutting you off there at the end of their house.
You're good.
Oh, I caught you eating. Sorry.
I was making a snack.
Here, if you want to, I can take you off stage if you want to finish.
No, I'm good.
Is it pizza?
Okay.
No, it's crackers and cheese.
Very disappointed. Very disappointed.
I'm trying to eat. My doctor's like, eat healthier, and I'm like, okay, so cheese.
Okay.
I'll tell you about the last piece at one of those grocery stores and the low end grocery stores in Conway. It's called $10. They do these specials every once in a while, and they had these thin crust pizzas for $1.80. I'm like, okay, $1.80 for a pizza? That's bound to give you heartburn. So I bought a couple, right?
As everybody knows, pizza is cheap.
Yeah, so I bought a couple, and I put it's like the best store-bought thin crust pizza I've ever had. I put some extra cheese on it. I eat most of it, so
Yum! I would be buying tons and putting it in the freezer.
yeah. I actually went and got a few of them. They were on special, but I went and got a few of them the other day. So anyway, so who's up next? Oh, it's Hal's is up next. So let me take pizza off the stage here.
Oh, can I share one of the ones I made for you? Or
Sure, you can read whatever you want. All right,
it's more of a song.
What,
or
do you
can
want
you
to
share it? Yeah, can you
wanna
share
play
one
it?
of them?
What you do is hit present.
Oh, and I can share my screen. Okay. I wasn't
Yeah, you
sure
can
if that let
hit
me
present and you can share
get it
whatever. And
open here.
I think that's how it works. Sorry, Haggis. Yeah, and you can say snap too in the chat too. So. Here, I guess it's wait. I can bring the other two back.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just trying to figure out, like, when you try to save it to your computer so you don't lose the file and then it ends up getting
Yeah, I'll bring y'all back. Hey, okay.
Oh,
While House is trying to figure that out, let's why don't you go ahead and read one, okay?
All right, hang on a minute. Oh, we'll do that one after. Okay. All right.
Here we go.
Okay. 40 years. It is 40 years since your dove flew to the west, and 24 with your spirit in my breast. That makes me dance and sing. That makes me dance and sing. At 2, I knew my name. At 4, I knew my shame. At 6, I wanted Farn. Farne. I'm not sure what that is. Sorry, guys. For the music in my heart. But your magpies robbed me of my pride and taught me new songs and dances. At 8, I felt that shame. At 12, a burning flame. At 14, the blame for being torn apart. But your eagles gave me strength and courage to love again and lose again and learn again your law. And in my darkest hurting, you called my name. Now you're going to know my dad's name. Gentle Ramon, you called. Be empty and breathe me and be filled with my power. Know that I am love. God of my understanding, help me remember, but not the number of these special years. It is 40 years since I set sail for the shores of out of reach, and I'm still sailing, migrating like a swallow, swooping and singing new songs and dances. Aww. To Ramon, my dad. Oh,
That you can tell your dad was the musicality of it. That was nice. Have you ever thought about plugging any of this into Suno and see what it comes up with?
I just don't know. I don't know if it.
You never know.
I don't know.
I think it would actually. You're not. Do you know how to write music?
Me? I can't write music. No.
Okay. Well, that's the stuff you've been reading from your dad sounds very musical. So
I don't know. Like, maybe one day. I think at the moment, I'm hearing him saying it, and just it might just destroy it for me. I don't know. It's very very personal,
Yeah. No pressure. Just take one that you're really, really familiar with.
Curious. I am curious. Yeah.
And just plug it in. Just plug it in. It's for me, it's a lot of fun putting my stuff into just like when Brian puts the classic stuff in there. It sounds sounds wonderful.
How do you say that word?
Something.
F-A-R-N-E.
Farn.
I don't know what that means.
But hey, I will definitely tell you when back in November when Misha, I got on, we were doing that Thanksgiving thing, and Misha was like, "Come on," and I gave her, we did that first one of mine. I was nervous as hell. I'm like, okay, what's this going to sound like? Because one of the things I've always wanted, one of my many regrets in this life is not learning or having it's not having the capacity, but not having the resources when I was a kid to learn a stringed instrument or anything like that. Because poor blah blah blah, this, that, and the other, and I never learned. I didn't learn how to play the drums until I was in my 20s. So it took me getting over myself to, okay, how's it going to sound? Is it going to be disappointing? Is not? And when I plugged my first one in, it was just like, wow, this is cool. And then then it was just, I got the bug for plugging old. I'm surprised no one has thought of it. All right, are you ready? Did you figure it out?
It looks like, I don't know what happened to the ones I tried to send you by email, but it's not letting me pull it up. The ones that I thought I saved to my computer. So
I've got one here. I've got one here. Is that one here? Let's see.
For some reason from my end, it's not, the files I thought I saved isn't that letting me open it.
Okay. Well, you want to read something?
Yeah, let's see.
All right. Let me know and I'll give the stage to you.
Yeah, I am ready.
All right. let's give Hal's the stage. See y'all in a few.
Yeah. Okay. So this one I wrote in 2017. It's called Luminescence. My heart reaches out to yours, a constant love I cannot forget. The moment we met, more tangible than smoke, which you took into your lungs. I imagine that I am more memorable to you than air, a reciprocal romance we keep, a fledgling secret, afraid to risk a broken relationship. For it's much easier to pause a friendship than to lose a connection we crave. I am unable to imagine a life without you, fulfilled as I am by your spirit, haunted in dreams by a soulmate I am afraid to pursue.
That's cool. All right. So, all right, here, bring the other two back.
Oh, it's good
So
to
I
see
assume
Marie Rassico.
Yeah. Here it is. Okay, that wrong thing. So that was cool. So, I guess it's my turn here. My turn. This is something I've was working on. I've been writing a lot about the writing process itself, and I found myself doing a lot of repetition. I guess to emphasize stuff. And this one's called "The Dark Somewhere Beyond." I usually try to write about nothing at all, about some nothing in particular, about the void that lies between sleep and dream, about what out there lies hidden in the dark somewhere beyond. I usually try to wait for that something, wait for that idea to flash, wait for inspiration to strike, wait for a light to pierce through from the dark somewhere beyond. I usually try to write something down, something that tells its truth, something that speaks to the soul, something heard whispering from the dark somewhere beyond. I usually try, even though I often fail, even though I get nothing written, even though nothing gets done, even though I am wandering on in the dark somewhere beyond. I usually try, and then sometimes I will succeed. Sometimes I find something comes out. Sometimes I hear something materialize. Sometimes I finally see through to the dark somewhere beyond.
Yeah. Oh, I feel that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like you're punching
Yeah.
your
I went
wall.
through it. I went through a 2-month period where I was just writing and writing and writing and writing. Then right now I'm like, I'm waiting for it, but I'm not going to force it. You can't force it.
Yeah. Well, this is something I. This is a something I came up with.
Yeah.
It's a how's it go? The perspiration is lubrication for the inspiration.
That's a good one.
So yeah, but I had a
That's a book title.
Yeah.
perspiration. Yeah, perspiration is the lubrication for the inspiration. But yeah, I went through almost a 15, close to 12, 15-year writer's block.
Mm-hmm.
It was in my 30s, and that's when I was like in the Navy and everything. And then I heard, I don't know his name, but the guy who's the lead singer for the Goo Goo Dolls, right?
Oh, Johnny Resnick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually one of the best concerts I've ever seen. I got to see them live one time. It was great. My mom didn't want my sister to go by her without with the people she was going without me going. So that was fun. But he said something. He was going through writer's block himself, and he said that he was writing and it was crap. He thought everything that he was writing was crap. And then he wrote Iris.
Ah, yeah.
Iris is
yeah.
like
one of my favorite songs.
Yes.
oh man,
Easily.
it's
Easily.
What do you-
so
what-
good. It stands the test of freaking time, man.
Yeah, and what he said was profound. He said, you might not like what you write. Someone else might.
Yeah. It's saving up for a good one.
Hey, Summer, how is it going?
Man, and I will say, just like, there's just something about Iris
Oh,
that's like it's like gotten me through multiple stages of my life. Like I must have first heard it as a teen, and then I've been revisiting it recently because I'm going through, like, you go through changes, right? Like
yes.
metamorphoses in your life. And I just feel like knowing that he was in writer's block when he wrote that, I'm like, freaking how? When I'm in writer's block, I'm in a void. Literally, like I pick up a pen and then I just stare at the wall like, what am I supposed to do with the pen in my hand?
Well,
And
but
he
when I-
wrote Iris
Yes.
during writer's block. I cannot. Wow.
Well, when I think of that song, I think of actually when I heard them perform it, or when I saw them perform it at the Riverfront Amphitheater in Little Rock. You know, it's a nice little amphitheater. I was back in the the lawn and everything, standing and everything, and people were down in the near the stage in the little part of in the orchestra pit, and you can see dudes had these chicks on their shoulders and everything, and they were playing Iris going down. You know that part right before it goes to the breakdown, where it goes
Mhm.
da 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 da, right before it goes to that breakdown.
Mhm.
Well, this girl, I guess she was having a good time. She takes her shirt off. You could tell she doesn't have a bra on and everything. She's rolling her shirt around, and she hits him right in the face with her shirt right before that breakdown starts, and the whole band stops. This is how tight this band was. The whole band just stops on cue. It was like boom. And then he says something to her, throws the shirt back at her, and they pick up like nothing is going on right into that freaking solo. So that's
Man,
what I think about when I think about that song.
I'm so glad we all vibe with that song. Can I just say, like,
Absolutely. That's
All right, so who wants to read next? Oh no, I think you got to, House, or no, you just did, or
is it
whatever.
T?
Hey, all right, who wants to read next? Who wants to go next?
I thought it was Dave, but I'm happy to.
I'd go. I don't mind.
All right, so here,
Gamble, Rochambeau.
all right.
Oh, I guess it's Dave. Okay. So, yeah, about half of the stuff that I put on my YouTube channel, half of the songs I put on there, they're not as good as some of them. But like Brian said, it's somebody might like them, but it's just stuff that's on my mind. I just need to get off my mind, and putting it on the Suno, and it's a lot of fun. So this particular poem, it's not too long. It's a couple of years ago. I won't say it's not under the influence, but some of the writing I did was under the influence, and some of it was late at night, early in the morning. This was probably one of them. This is called All My Life. So it's not going to be a happy one. All my life I've been lied to. To stop it all, I just did the same. Meaningful moments went through this, through the hell, past the glory. What is this game? I can still taste your kisses goodbye. I see you everywhere I go now. Learning of the hows and the whys. Again, I pay a price. The phony pedestal. Where will it end? All my life, I've been living with a pocket full of promises, a pocket full of lies. The monster that I am knows how to quit it, as the hurts and the memories provide. You'll get what you want to hear until the frigid side of me appears. You don't want it no more. All my life, I've had fascination around me. It's all about me all the time. That's a lie, too. I'm just trying to get through this stack of ties. Magician, sleight of hand and heart. Now I gotta watch where I step, because the landmines out in the fields, they're just ready to go off. As the course is not certain, this quiet is too damn loud, but that's just my side of it.
Dude, this quiet is too damn loud. Woo-hoo! Whew. All right, man. I was right when I said you need to talk.
You're not wrong. Oh, thank you.
And hard relate to that. Yeah, the quiet is so damn loud. I really relate to that. Yeah,
Oh, Lord, yeah.
that's great. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, for
so
real.
all right. So T, how about you now?
Yeah, I have one.
All right. So here we go.
Yeah.
I'll
So I have my wonderful assistant printing stuff out for me here.
Oh, good.
You
All
know,
right. So here, the stage is yours, my dear.
Thank you. So this one, it's my dad spent a lot of time in Italy, and he loved the food and the language. I mean, Italian itself, they sound like they're singing. And this one looks like it needs to be sung, but I'm not going to sing it, so I will spare you of that. Yeah, okay. So it's called Look, Don't Cook. The scrape of the chair makes us aware that Mangari calls from the diner. I think that's how you pronounce it. So for pasta and sugo, let's me and you go to a place where no food looks finer. You can have a tutorial on rice arboreal, sorry, or talk on the splendors of Asti. But if you skip this lecture, then you can betcha the vino will taste very nasty. Don't forget the spaghetti or the green amaretti, where the prose is truly al dente. It must not be softer like an Asian kofta. That would not be the chef's intent. Then you may wonder, in haste at this venue, why you've not had a taste of the food. Is the decision just to titillate the vision? That's it. Feels like there's a bit missing at the end there. I don't know.
Yeah, it does seem kind of abrupt there, but then you're making me hungry. Now I miss. That reminds me of the time we visited Naples when I was on deployment. The food, oh my God, and the wine, oh my Lord.
Yeah,
I got way too drunk and I wasn't supposed to.
he lived in Italy half of the year, so he was and he was an amazing cook, absolutely amazing.
Your father sounds like he was a character.
Oh, he was. He's very eccentric as well. He was very funny. He'd make up words, he'd hear music in words, and he was a fantastic cook, especially with Asian food. But he'd use every single utensil, and then he'd leave the kitchen like a bomb had hit it, and he wasn't very good at tidying it up. But yeah, he was a character. I'm going to check to see if there is some missing from the end, because I've copied and pasted. Yeah.
Or you could just take liberty and add to it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it.
Right.
No pressure. Remember, it's just writing. Just,
Why you've not had a taste of the food? It's the decision just to titillate the vision.
Yeah.
Might have to actually see it in written form to actually work. So yeah, if you need any help, just let me know.
Very
All right. So Hal's your turn. How's
Okay, I think I figured out how to do this tab thing, so we're gonna give it a try. So I wrote a poem for Brian, and then I around in Suno. So
Is it the thing that you sent me the other day that I told you I listened to?
yes, that's the Gregorian chant rap.
Okay, I think, well, if that's the what you want to play, I can play it here. You,
And then I have a couple of those other ones that were different styles, so it just depends.
here, let me just play this one, and we'll just go ahead and do here, right there, here. So here we go. If it'll work.
Pen is mightier than the soul. When poets come ashore.
Well-worn souls trek the world's roads. A wordsmith craving inspiration on the go. Clear air on winter's night, condensing breath. A cloud of frost towards port sides, clearer depths.
Trials and tribulations growing, born on waves and tides free flowing. Vision wide from travel's yearning, heart of gold and mind of learning. Words are potent revelers of the soul. When poets come,
Journeyman of many talents, sense of humor and countenance gallant. Words of music's currency to indenture, molding opportunity from life's misadventures. Taking the reins into a new horizon, sowing trust and banishing division. Chiseling pain into beautiful art, jumping feet first toward a brand new start. Crafting new meaning from poems and tradition, a modern twist through musical vision. See, unnecting generations with pens of passion, allowing us to innovate and gain traction. If you seek community and laughter, his show is on mornings hereafter. Come feel the jolt and banish the dark. Allow your joy to spark.
Love it. Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry.
Very nice.
Actually flattering.
Is that
I'm
from
not
your
used to
window?
people writing stuff about
Yeah, I wrote it.
Yeah. Are you on Suno? Can we follow each other?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to
I love to
put your
see
links in there, and you can put
I
your
don't,
links in the
I
chat
don't
if
know
you
how
want
to use this chat. Hey, I'm not on YouTube.
Okay, well,
I
that's
should-
in. Yeah, it's restream. What can I say? All right,
There we go.
so I think it's here. I need to
I
there
will figure it out.
remove source there. There we go.
I just paid for a
Alright,
month
so-
of Restream as well. I like paid for a month thinking that it would go on my channel as well, and it didn't. So never mind.
Yeah, I don't have like I said, I don't pay. I have the free version, and it won't let those perks because I'm poor and cheap when it comes to certain things.
No, it's
All
so
right,
expensive these days. Yeah. Crazy.
StreamYard just like from what I understand, StreamYard just went through the roof. So I am going to read something. Went through the roof. The price went through the roof.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to read something. It's about insomnia. Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
called
think we
Rat
can all
Race.
relate to that.
Oh yeah.
It's called Rat Race 3 a.m. All right. It's 3 a.m. and I should be sleeping, but I'm not. A state I find myself in more often than I care to think about. But you know how that always goes. The thinking seems to just kind of happen on its own. there in the background, a rat is running nowhere on a squeaky hamster wheel that if you could just find that damned bottle of 3-in-1 oil, it might be able to fix it to stop it from squeaking so much, to stop it from annoying me like it always seems to do, and maybe then I can get on with the rest of my damn life and maybe get some sleep. But that's the way it is with the mind. Oh, yeah. It's such a wonderful thing. So wonderful that if I want to do all I can't seem to do it, is get it to shut the fuck up. I sit down at the foot of the bed. I sit down and I cross my legs. I sit down and I try to think. I sit down and try to think of nothing at all, and the wheels on the bus go. Yes, they certainly do go round and round. And the wheels on the bus go. Yes, they certainly do go round and round. And the wheels on the bus go. Yes, they certainly do go round and round.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just get some fucking sleep. God.
It's so relatable.
Yeah.
Hey, Rio, I'm actually supposed to be doing a. Sometime I'll get with you. We got to talk. I'm going to be doing a interview with her about my particular Mormon story. Yes, I was a Mormon at one point.
Were you? Oh my God, Brian! I
Wait,
never knew
what?
that.
Oh, me too.
Wow.
You do
Were you?
weird
Oh
things-
wow.
You do weird things when you go to boot camp. Let me just put it that way. And and it didn't help that I don't know if it didn't help, but see, the very first branch of the Mormon Church to take root here in Arkansas, because they'd come through, missionaries had come through, and I'm from freaking, here is just conservative Bible Belt crap, right? Or Bible Belt stuff. It's not, so they come through, missionaries had come through, convert people, and they move out to Utah. Well, they're a little bit more stubborn around here, so they just decided to stay. It's like right up the road is where the old church house used to be. And my mom found out about it, and she started doing research on it when she was in college, getting her degree in history. Started going to services and went native. So she converted. And then I went to started going, when you're in a 80 by whatever compartment with, or a couple hundred by whatever compartment with 80 stinking dudes, you'll do anything to get away from them for a little while. So I started going to chapel on Sundays when I got to boot camp and went in there, and then the rest you'll have to find out when I do my interview with Kim.
Oh, you tease, Brian. Okay.
Okay, I'll throw my Mormon story in real quick. And Brian, I'm going to send you a link to one of the songs I'd like for you to play, because I'm not technically, I don't know how to do this stuff. Is that okay?
Okay. Do you got it on your hard drive?
I do.
All right.
I
What
do.
you do is go down to the little thing where it says share screen, or the little plus sign.
Oh, plus.
You see that
Okay.
little plus sign, and then
Yes.
you hit show more. Hit local video.
Okay, local video. Okay.
Find what folder your video is under.
Yeah.
Click on it.
Thank
And
you,
it sh-
everybody, for your patience. Okay.
And it should ask me to, if it's worked right, I should be getting a little thing that says wanting to play it or whatever,
Okay. Can I do this? No, I can't do that.
I see if that works, or worst comes to worst, you can email me, or if that doesn't work.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can't.
There it is.
Cool. Yes,
All right.
there it is.
I am a base.
we-
I am a base.
And as I think back in time, I close my eyes and I see you there. And as I wanna go back, there's a small tear in my eyes. I can't. And as I'm wondering of why didn't we stop time just for the moment? It was our time. And as I think of yesteryear, we didn't know the fears of our future life today. And as I think of yesterday, with you there, with me forever. And as I lost all this time apart, we did fall away. No tomorrows. And as I open my eyes, more tears that I cried to yesterday can't go back. And as I wonder just why didn't I hold on to the life that you and I yesterday?
That was beautiful.
Wow, I felt that.
I wrote that
All
while
right.
at work, thinking about some friends I had back in elementary school.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, since I'll play an original here. Let me find it. This one I wrote about. No, not that folder. Get the right freaking folder, Brian. This one I wrote about the various relationships in my life and stuff, and people and stuff. So yeah, where is it here? I know it's in here.
Oh, real quick,
It's called Stone.
hold on, my
Brian.
Mormon story, real
I
quick.
was just going to say, yeah, your Mormon
My Mormon story.
story.
Oh, yeah.
It's very important, very important.
You got it.
So one of my
Okay,
great grandfathers, I don't know how many generations back, was on the construction crew for the tabernacle. So I got Mormon blood in me.
Okay.
I'm a legacy, or whatever. I don't know. I don't care. But I remember this very vividly. It was opening day for Little League. I've told all my friends this story. Friends and family, my kids know this story. Opening day for Little League, and I was pitching. And of course, the longer it's been since that day happened, the better a pitcher I was. And I'm sure I got knocked around.
Mm-hmm.
Second inning, my mother came and picked me up from pitching, picked up my brother, had my sister, and took us all down to the Church of Jesus Christ on Latter-day Saints, and we got baptized. And
Yeah, I remember you. I remember this from your interview. Yeah.
didn't practice it. She rarely practiced it. She dabbled. My mother, who was not a good person, tried different religions, and there was a time back in the late 70s when all of the Dianetics commercials were on TV.
Oh no.
And there was a book. There was a book in the house for Dianetics.
When they still sold the
Oh, boy.
VHS tapes for Dianetics.
Okay, so that's my quick little Mormon story.
My gosh.
I've got
All
a
right.
kind of funny
Now,
one.
here, let me do
Thing that I grew up in. I'm sorry. I'm really concerned about this. I think I'm going to have to stop dyeing my hair. This is my hair
Okay.
literally broken off.
It's probably
grew
the bleach.
Yeah, 'cause
I don't know what's happening. This is meant to
the
be blue. This is meant to be my normal blue, and it did it at the roots, and then it's like halfway. It's like, and then it was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. Like, what the frick is going on here? I
It's
don't know.
banding. It's just how you put the dye on.
Yeah, you-
But you should probably take a break and let it rest a little bit.
Oh
That's,
yeah.
that's what I did.
Grow, yeah, let it grow.
That's
Actually,
what
I'm
I
not
did.
going to tell you. I won't tell my story because it's a bit weird and it's kind of
Okay.
embarrassing. But I don't know. I've got another one. for you to
Baseball
remember.
baptisms. They are.
I could have been a great pitcher. I could have been somebody,
All right.
except for I got baptized.
Except the Mormons.
The worst thing about it is at the end of the game, we got the tickets to the snack bar for the candy, and I didn't get my candy.
Oh,
Oh, I was
that's
mad.
awful.
I don't really know enough about the Mormons. I need to learn about them.
I got one thing though. Hey Kim, do you want to come on? I'll send you the link, the invite if you want to come on and read something. Kim's a poet too, sort of.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know what a baseball baptism. I don't know anything about that, so I'm not really sure what you're talking about. What baseball and baptisms? I don't know. I need to learn about the Mormons. I think.
No.
Well, not in that way.
Baptism,
I mean,
baptism.
so I can be informed.
Wild is they tried to come to Illinois and like settle, and the state was like, no.
No, yeah. I mean, I
And
know
then
they know.
and then they were like, okay, Salt Lake City, Utah.
Because there was nothing there. There was nothing there.
Mm.
And the reason why Utah became a state, if I remember right, is because they told the Mormons who were there they could no longer practice polygamy.
Well, that was
Yeah,
one of
those are
them. That was they applied for statehood. They applied for it because they were territory, and then when they applied for statehood, one of the criteria for it was to outlaw polygamy. And then that's when the president goes, "I have a revelation from God. We can't practice polygamy anymore." Yeah,
Yeah,
God's
those are my
like,
people.
And then they carry on practicing polygamy. Yeah,
Just only
All right,
certain sex.
yeah.
SEC, not SCX. Certain sex still practice it.
Okay.
So T, you want to read next, and then I'll play something. How's that sound?
Yeah, I got another one from my dad.
All right,
It's quite a
here.
seems to be quite a funny one. Okay.
All right, so let me get everybody. Let me give you the stage. There you go. Here you go.
Thank you. It's called I Am Thinking. I'm thinking of leaving it to science, but we've been together so long, my body and I. I'd not know what to do when it's gone. I will have to talk to the family and the big man in the sky. How would it be if I just give it up with minimum fuss when I die? Perhaps Mr. Science won't want it and simply throw it away. Sorry, I've reached my quota for today. Maybe my trust in science could turn out to be terribly wrong. We have formed an unholy alliance that may dissipate when I've gone. I would keep a respectful distance, not to see what was done to you. Couldn't watch the deft incisions without feeling a bit of it too. For making the left decisions, it's getting rather late. So I'm away to fulfill my destiny. Goodbye, and thanks, old body. I must leave you to your fate. I like that one.
Yeah, your dad was a character. I would love
Yeah,
to
your
have
dad.
met him.
Oh, he's
Here,
just,
get
he
you
was
up here.
amazing.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, absolutely.
Let me get you up here.
He was, he actually had a degree in chemistry as well. It was like, just into so much. Yeah. Very intelligent man.
Wow, cool.
So, as Facebook, I'm enjoying hearing this side of people. I don't I don't in the usual chat. Quite interesting. Snap, snap. I'm going. Good night. Hopefully, you have. Hope you hope you
Good
enjoyed what
night. It
you've
was so good to see
seen
you,
and
Marie.
sweet dreams and stuff.
Good night.
And definitely
Before
see
you
y'all
go,
in the chat.
hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Yes, please
Everybody
hit
hit
the
the
like
like button.
button. Subscriptions are free.
If I can do it, anybody can.
And this is my friend Rufus. So yes, I do have friends in real life.
We're real, Brian. We're just online.
No, I'm not real.
Yeah, I'm a figment of
Why
my
you
own
do this to
imagination.
me?
I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh gosh.
Hey, I'm going to play something here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to play something. This is original, so it's not. It is not something that I made from other people's stuff, and this is about. It's about my love life. It's called Stone Brian's Blues.
Oh.
Huh.
Once I thought I'd found true love, thought that she'd been sent to me by the good Lord above, but it just wasn't meant to be. I got stoned and I missed it, poor me. I got stoned and I missed it, poor me. Now I'm sitting here living in abject misery, such a sad, pathetic sack. It's plain for all to see. I got stoned and I missed it, poor me. So now just what am I gonna do? She canceled my love like I was Pepe Le Pew, and never even told me her reasons why. I got stoned and I missed it, oh my. I got stoned and I missed it, oh my. Now I'm sitting here hanging my head to cry. All I wanna do right now is lay down and die. I got stoned and I missed it, oh my. I got stoned and I missed it, poor me. Now I'm sitting here hanging my head to cry. All I wanna do right now is lay down and die. I got stoned and I missed it, oh my. Now I really don't mean to be obtuse. She made my heart like I was good old Dr. Seuss. I wish I would have never fallen for her spell. I got stoned and I missed it, oh well. I got stoned and I missed it, oh well. Now I'm sitting here wallowing in absolute holy hell. If I ever snap out of it, only time will tell. I got stoned and I missed it, oh well.
Love it. Yeah. Oh, it's still great.
I love it. I love this. This is great. That was awesome. That was awesome.
The
That was
puppy
great.
love you line got me so good. I was laughing hard at that.
Yeah, me too. That was brilliant. That was so good.
Iconic.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
made me
I
quit,
like I
that
said,
made me quit
I
drinking.
got stoned and I missed it. Oh well.
well, like I said, it's I came up with the line. I came up with a line about she canceled. Remember when all the cancel culture really started about 7-8 years ago, 6-7 years ago, 2018, 2019. I came up with a line of, she canceled my heart like she canceled my heart like I was Pepe Le Pew. She banned banned my heart like I was poor old Dr. Seuss. It was funny. So yeah, that's partially about my ex-girlfriend, and just a bunch of little bits here and there and here of my relationships, and the fact that I'm a big stoner.
Dude, that would kick
Come
butt
on.
at,
You're not that big.
at a line dancing night. Holy crap.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Or
Yeah, well-
Steve, like if you just had so fun.
Well,
Yeah, it was
what I
so
want,
fun.
what I want to do, what I'd like to do, I got to get a couple more of those light machines, but I'd like to actually maybe play parties or something with what I'm doing. I don't know. Got to figure that out. All right, so we're over an hour, so let's wrap it up here.
I've still got 2 more poems.
I've
Well,
got a few
then-
more as well.
Okay, well, we'll do one more round, and then we'll there. So I guess we'll start with T. How's that sound?
Oh, yeah, okay. I've got 2. I think I've got 2 left or 3. Yeah, I've got 2 left. This is
All
quite
right.
a long one.
All right, so here we go then.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, in a minute here, let me give you the stage. Here you go.
All right. So my dad used to spend half the year in a place called Filignano in Italy. And this is called Cani di Filignano, the dogs of Filignano. This is paradise here in the south, like the womb of the world, warm, safe, moist, timeless. The days are long and peaceful. I should be content here with my beloved. This place is so special, unique and blessed. The hills do not threaten, unlike the Cairngorms, whose churning rage of forms and colours. It's like a dilemma on Satan's horns. Signor Grillo, the cricket, competes with his rivals in the heat, making music by rubbing his legs together. And I thought composing was hard. Signor Gufo, the owl, repeats his single piped note. With confidence, he challenges the night. I have no rivals, real or imaginary. In this sanctuary, love blossoms, each bloom scented with your breath. Someone once said, I'm sure they were not Italian, that while on earth, we cannot bear heaven's bliss, whilst we feel it remorsefully. Filignano's many dogs, soprano, alto, tenor, and bass. Cacophonize the night. I fill my ears with plugs and concede that grace, however full of halcyon delight, is always tempered by test. And whether dog or serpent in his acolyte, the devil will do his worst or best to have a say, to have his night or have his day. Written in 2009. Sorry, I messed that up a little bit.
That's okay. Your father, your father's stuff needs to be. Oh boy.
I know. I've been saying it. Yeah, he puts a
Needs to
little
be-
copyright at the bottom as well. He puts a little copyright sign.
Cool.
Bless
That's good. It needs to be out there. It's brilliant. I
Yeah,
like it.
thank
I
you.
like it. I like it a lot.
I like it.
All right.
I have one more short one from him as well.
All right, then go ahead. We'll go ahead with all 4 of us here. So go ahead.
Sorry, and then it's done. Then I've read all of the ones that I've got. Sea.
All right.
It's called the sea, or sea. The sea unsheathes and sheaves her many claws, forever changing the face of her changelessness. Waves of sorrow are sucking me down, and the sands of blindness are wet with tears. 3 points of a compass are fixed on the horizons of life. We are born, we awake, and we slumber. The 4th moves in darkness.
That was nice.
Yeah. What our friend Kia
Oh,
Katsu.
thank you.
I'm sorry I butchered your name, but yeah.
Kiyakatsu, isn't it? I think Kiyakatsu. Like katsu chicken.
Yeah.
That's what it makes me think of. I hope that's right.
All
Yeah.
right.
It is now.
So,
It is now.
all right, you got one house.
Yes,
I got them all out.
I have a couple.
All right, so here, let me give you the stage. Here we go.
Okay. This one
And
is
it's all
called
yours.
Safeguarded. I wrote in 2017. You, the collective, because I don't remember who told me, love with your whole soul. A profound declaration for someone, presumably, who had not been through a breakup before nor anything close to dating. Perhaps that was the key. You dated, loosely speaking, or freely forgoing connections. The term nowadays is polyamory, multiple amours to fulfill, or is it fill? I'm still uncertain. Your multifaceted personalities. Love with your whole soul, not whole heart, though I've heard that too. To wear your heart on your sleeve, because then there's no confusion of your intent. To love and the want to be loved. I have never told anyone you said this to me, hoping to keep it close, as I fear you are one of those lost soulmates, the ones you're meant to love passionately but not passionately love. I keep your advice in my heart of hearts, because my soul is loving you so completely with no regard for the heart's dilemma. A secret I share only in writing kept between us, because my soul is also in complete love, heart following and sleeve showing to someone I wish to marry and intend to make my eternal love. A lover so completely, except for the secret shared of my soul that belongs only to you. And then I have one more called Shadows. Man, 2017 was a year in my life, I must say. Heartache. You cannot be
Sounds like it.
considered a heart mistake. If I'm being honest, the signs were easy to see. Each day making less time with me, slowly but surely cutting our emotional bond, putting mortar to brick to rebuild the wall around your mind, smiling, kissing as if we as a couple were fine, where I felt a coldness begin to seep inside my bones. But you should not hold all the blame, for I could have easily ended our tug of war game. Instead, I held on until that night when, after sex, you gave up the fight. You told me we would still be friends. How wrong you were. No matter my attempts to reconnect, a warm and open demeanor you could not affect, leaving me to wonder to this day how your face and name still are burned into my heart's core when I was just a fancy for you and nothing more. Man, 27-year-old me needs a hug.
Hey, 53-year-old me needs a hug. What are you saying?
Man.
You're
I
amazing,
just-
Indigo. I really,
I felt
Really
a little
enjoy your
uncomfortable. I felt uncomfortable
It's,
when Brian popped me up on the screen. He said, 53-year-old me needs a hug. Sorry, Brian.
no, it's so good.
Heartache,
Really
man, it's universal. I think it's
Yeah.
interesting because I just went through a breakup recently, and then all the poems that I pull up from my old file are all like breakups I went through when
Yeah.
I was 27. I'm like, universe is like
It's
giving me signs, man.
All right,
Completely
you want to
understand.
read one? You want to read one?
I could read
Pizza?
one. I can read one, kind of a short one, or would you like a video?
Read one. This is more for a for reading. So
Okay.
so read one, and then here.
Okay.
Let me give you the stage.
Yes,
Here we go.
I need the stage.
Here we go.
All right, hold on. Buckle up, everybody. It's called a pregnant pause. This little thing I wrote, a few years ago. It's called A Ghost. Yeah. A ghost whispered to me in the middle of a dream and asked me all about you. The answers were unheard, as the darkness can whisper louder. I can look back in time about a letter I wrote, knowing I never should have sent it. Ghosts have a haunting way of communicating, yet it's futile while thinking of us. The ghost has your voice, but the ghost can't be you. Then the ghost held my hand. I opened my eyes to an empty palm. I've hidden it well for quite some time. I've only spoken to the ghost of you. Can we be lonely together? I murdered my soul for your love. That was a ghost.
Quite a lot.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to end on a
That was
theme
deep.
here
I love that.
because, yes, that was very, very good, my friend. We're going to end on a theme, the theme of relationships, because I wrote this about my ex-girlfriend, about an incident that actually she got mad at me for not waking her up. Thinking back on it, she was right. I'm mad at me for not waking her up. So here we go. It's called I Entered. Yeah. It's called I Entered Your Room. I entered your room, closed the door softly, noiselessly. You were asleep. You said earlier this might be the case. I suddenly felt an unworthy invader, an errant traveler who, by some universal grace, was given the privilege of setting his inadequate vision upon his wildest dreams incarnate, the unspoken desire of his soul, lying there cocooned in her blanket, beauty timeless and smooth upon her, and he, carried upon happenstance, fated with the gift to bear witness to evidence of an inscrutable divine manifestation. I can't help but drink the sight of you there at peace for once. It would be a crime of capital proportions disturbing you as such. I've been down to lightly kiss your cheek. You stirred slightly, then settled back in repose. I exited your room, closed the door softly, noiselessly. Certainly didn't end the relationship that way, though.
Gorgeous.
That was good.
Oh. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for showing up. I'm glad we got to do this. We'll have to do this again,
Oh yeah.
It's time zones and stuff like that, but this guy here I think I'll be pointing at him right if I'm pointing at him right. Well, this guy here had an idea because at the time, because of time zones. Next time we do one, if you're up to it, Hal, we can do really early in the morning for us. That way it's evening for tea, and we can have our UK and European friends watching also for their afternoon. It'll be on a weekend, so it'll probably be your Saturday night or Sunday evening.
Well, I don't have anything else to read at the moment unless I start writing.
Start writing something.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't written for, over 20 years, mate.
There's no pressure, but start writing now.
No time like the present. No.
Yeah.
Whatever, but either way.
Whatever comes to you. Just whatever comes to you. No pressure.
I used to write a lot when I was around 14 to 16, but it was more songs. A little bit of poetry as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have them anymore.
But if you can get, especially if you can get more of your dad's stuff, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
all right, my friends. Thank you very much for watching and
Thanks
Marie,
for having me.
Yeah, thank you, Brian.
It's so nice to spend some
problem.
time
I
with
love
you guys.
Thank you so
you know,
much. This was great.
Yeah, I really like doing the music and everything that I do, but this is fun too. So we're going to do more of these. I know we're going to do more of these. So more open mics for other people, and if like Kim or whoever, we'll figure it out. It is late, and yes, Xenu, Marlene, everybody.
See you
I might
tomorrow.
go and get some tattooed chicken for lunch, mate. I've been
Oh.
waiting for it now.
I might actually make it.
I'll
I
have to
don't
go
know.
get my other half a gummy.
A Mother's
Whatever it
Day.
takes. Whatever it takes. I might finish some wine.
Yeah,
With wine equals writing, so who knows what'll happen.
true. My son said to me,
Yeah,
Mum, you
I
can do
was-
whatever you want today as long as it doesn't involve me. I'm like, well, thanks.
Oh, he's like, bye, I guess. Love you. Bye, I got you a card.
Well, the whole reason it's Mother's Day that I have a Mother's Day is because of you, mate. I'd like to like go for lunch or something, you know. So, but alas, it's
Honey.
not to be.
That's wonderful.
All right, everybody. We'll see y'all later. See y'all out in the chats, and thanks for showing.
Bye,
Thanks for
Bye, love and light.